Hi. In today's class, we'll be teaching about spirit guides and how to increase your finances with the aid of spirit guides. You may remember in our last class, you learned how to heal yourself and others with spirit guides. In today's class, you'll learn how to increase your finances with the help of spirit guides. And believe you me, this is where it can get quite fun. One of the biggest problems in our society today, which causes a lot of stress for so many people, is a lack of money. The thing is, Source, God, and the higher beings desire you to have complete abundance. It's actually a very natural state of being. The formless substance, the energy around you is abundant. We live in an abundant world. There's enough and there's plenty for everyone. Just look at the birds in nature. Do you see the birds flying around stressing where the next meal will come from? Not really, do you? Or do you see the plants worrying about how they will grow and get nourishment and where they're going to get clothed and get their beautiful petals and flowers? Of course not. You can see that they're naturally provided for abundantly by their creator. You can see the wonders of nature all around you, of birds, of animals, and how they're not running around and stressing out about their provision and looking for how it's going to work for them. It just works. Nature never has to worry and stress about how they'll grow, eat, survive, etc. It's a natural state of being to have plenty, to be abundant, and be well provided for. Why would Source God treat us any different? And in fact, Yeshua, Christ, he actually said, how much more you, children of your Father in heaven, how much more would you as his children be even more abundantly provided for? So whatever nature gets, there's like a tenfold, a hundredfold comparison. Whether it's in health, love, and specifically for today, your finances, being abundant and wealthy is meant to be a natural state of being. However, and sadly, due to society's programming and conditioning and so much more, many people struggle to experience the joy of financial abundance and living prosperously, and instead continue to struggle in lack, difficulty, and honestly believing in a world of lack, a world of scarcity, and a world of struggle. And in particular, I might add, in the fact that once you're in your life purpose, being able to actually be abundantly provided for. And many people are doing jobs and involved and engaged in professions and doing things they don't love doing because of their anxiety about their survival. Yet when you follow your path, open your heart and receive guidance from within, you'll notice that finances will flow into your life a whole lot easier. Yes, you may have the initial challenge, but it does flow into your life easier. And in fact, you may have already noticed this in your life at various times. The beauty is, there's many higher beings who are willing to help you with your finances and help you stay and remain in a very abundant state of being. Some of the higher beings who specifically help around finances, and of course there are many who do, and who'll help you in that area of your life, but a few specifically I can mention are Saint Germain, who's probably one of the main ones, known as a patron saint around business and finance, someone I've gone to from time to time myself. Saint Germain himself was a very, very, very wealthy man and had a magnificent empire and did a lot of good when he was on planet Earth in incarnation. He has incredible knowledge around how to build wealth in an empire. However, he's very strict with who he chooses to work with. If you'd like to channel him, you must follow the guidance he gives if he's going to talk to you. As one example, he's a very big believer in using your wealth for higher purposes and help humanity. And if you're doing it for personal self-interest in any way, shape or form, or if you're involved in any form of dishonest or unethical practices around money, he won't come near you and he'll ignore you completely. I've experienced that myself when I, in the early stages, was looking to work with him and he just ignored me. And eventually I was told, I got a specific message saying that I had unresolved money karma and swindling in my life and had to fix it straight away, and then he'd work with me, which I did. He's very quick to leave if you don't trust and follow his wisdom, and certainly if you don't use your money and your wealth for higher good. King Solomon's another one. The Holy Bible states King Solomon to be the wisest man to ever walk the earth. And outside the Bible, there are actually today organizations and groups that have been set up, including the Freemasons, that have literally built their whole philosophy around Solomon's teaching and what he said. He's got an abundance of knowledge he desires to share with you. Now, the best way to get access to Solomon's wisdom and learn about investing, building businesses, getting wealthy, he knows it all. In fact, everything from how to save, about working hard, the secrets to wealth and success, The secrets to enjoying life and having fun are written by him in the Holy Bible, as well as some of the apocalyptic, or what's called the apocryphal books. The best way I find to connect with his wisdom around money and wealth is through the King James Bible in Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. Proverbs especially has a number of scriptures directly relating to wealth and relating to money. And Ecclesiastes also gives some very deep truths about opportunity and chance. And as an example, shows very clearly that hard work is important, but at the same time, having talent and skill isn't what brings you wealth. It's taking advantage of opportunities and chance when it comes your way. That's just one of many examples. And thirdly, Archangel Seraphiel. He's one who I haven't personally worked with, but apparently is well known to work with people with finances. If you feel a connection with him, then by all means talk to him. And the list goes on. There's so many I could give you. Most of them ranging from Archangel Uriel, Metatron. You know, if you ask them and give thanks for your needs and to the Father, especially the Father in heaven, the Creator, you'll get an answer if you're doing for good. The Father will always make sure his children are provided for. As always, connecting with him does require a process because we're living in a 3D reality. We've got 3D attachments which tend to take our time, and our minds get a bit busy and overactive. So it's important to quiet our mind, open our third eye to connect with the higher intelligence. So first, get yourself into a deep brain state by connecting with the Earth's energies, by breathing for 4 counts through the nose, holding for 4 counts, and breathing for 8 counts through the mouth. And then as you do that, just imagine and see yourself connecting to the Earth's energies through your feet, right to the center of the Earth, and then going through your head, right through your crown chakra, right through your 8th chakra, your higher heart chakra, and going to Father Heaven, straight into the cosmos, and connecting directly with your star, or basically with the Father or Divine Mother. That way you're building a connection between heaven and earth. So connecting with the Earth's energies and with Father Heaven, Mother Earth, and by breathing. And once you feel that connection, what I normally do myself is imagine a vortex which also magnifies the energies of the Earth around me. And pretty much straight after the vortex, you can mentally project a white crystalline pyramid over you and or person. In other words, anyone basically else in your family or your business or your investment. You can also include that in your pyramid. So imagine it covering over your pyramid, over your persons, family members, etc. Then what you do is call in the archangels or guides or whoever. We normally call in the 4 archangels, Metatron, then the 4 archangels, Uriel, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. We call in as well normally basically Grandmaster Melchizedek and the Father in heaven, and the Order of Enoch as well. And you can also call in whatever archangel you want to help you with healing, with finances, whatever area, and especially in this case with finances. To call them in, you just say, I call in Archangel, or call in whoever and give the name, like I call in Saint Germain and ask him to come and all aligned with the Order of Melchizedek and the Order of Enoch to assist me with, and then name what it is. I also would add as well, and the Christ consciousness as well. Then you ask for guidance, and it can be as simple as what I did last year. I said, help me with my business. Because at the time, I was still very much involved in an accounting finance business, and I really felt a call to spiritual teaching. So it helped me to step into this, give me guidance, and Saint Germain was especially available to me, and I was very grateful to him, and I got some guidance. And in that case, he just told me, let go and trust, and start preparing a handover process and a sale process, and I was given guidance like that. And again, you just call them in. You call in the archangel again, or anyone else you desire for specific guidance if you feel led to call someone. Then you listen, you keep breathing deeply, trusting, and notice the senses, and be patient. You may not hear a message instantly, but as soon as you get it now or later, just basically run with it and immediately take action. They may guide you to take action such as read a certain book. Like I was led even recently to The Science of Getting Rich. I got a download, which was from one of them. It said, go and read The Science of Getting Rich again. Read it a couple of times. Instantly, I felt my wealth consciousness increase. I remember one time the richest man in Babylon jumped out at me. Recently, I've been led into the book of Ecclesiastes again by King Solomon to read that. You may be led to start a new hobby or business. I was led to do that. I started a whole new game on using bets and trades and things like that. connect with new people, and you may just find new opportunities. I've had a couple of new connections come in who we've joint ventured and is already opening up great doors for us. The list goes on and on and on. In fact, going back to this one, my partner even felt led to reach out to a celebrity, and he's agreed next week to be on Awakening Within and have an interview, which is exciting. Then action the messages. Once you're clear on the messages you receive, don't wait, action immediately. That's very important. They don't like it when you ignore their messages and tend to not speak to you again. So make sure that you action the messages. And once you've done that, let go and watch it unfold. And this is really the letting go and letting God, and then just watching your higher self and the Creator bringing it into being in the same way that plants naturally grow and naturally babies grow. It's all a process of nature. So I trust that'll help you and give you some guidance to get started in finances. In our next class, you'll learn how to connect with spirit guides that can help you around love and relationships. When you start tapping into this, it can get really exciting because opening the heart is the fastest way to connect with Source, and experiencing deeper love in that human can help you with the divine. See you there.